Hey guys, welcome back to Curious Minds, and in this video I will be talking about why South Africa was banned from Olympics, what games are removed from Olympics and why, and the history behind Olympics. So and an additional more topic which will be very interesting. Now let's start with the history of Olympics. Now the history of Olympics to start is that this event started to honor the Greek god Zeus. In honor of him, they started this event, and athletes from all over Greece participated in this event. And this event, of course, athletes from all over Greece only were participated in this event, and the winners of this event were crowned with olive breads. Yes, at that time there was no gold medal, so they crowned them with olive breads made from olive leaves. So this is how Olympics began in 1776 BCE. And the conduct of Olympics, actually, you look, it's very interesting and very nice also according to me, because when a host, you may have seen that the teams will lit up a torch in Olympia and come all the way to the host nation. In that, for example, if you take in this year, Japan was to host the 2020 Olympic Tokyo, and if you ask which team will enter first, it will be every time it will be the Greece team will enter the stadium first, and Japan and the host nation will enter the last, because Greece team enters the first to honor Greece, to honor Olympia, how this Olympics was formed, because Olympics was formed in Greece, so that's why in honor of them they have made that Greece will enter the stadium first and the host nation at the last. So now in modern day Olympics we have so many sports like that: athletics, 400 meters, 800 meters, 700 meters, 400 400 relay, and all swimming, 800 meters, butterfly, and like that, etc. These winners are crowned with gold medal, silver medal, and bronze medal. Yes, this is how they are crowned. And now let's get to why South Africa was banned from Olympics. South Africa was banned from Olympics because of racial discrimination, because during the Olympics, South Africa only sent whites to represent their country but not blacks. And the IOC decided to take it seriously, and they called South Africa for a meeting, and South Africa said we can obey, but they only sent two black players at that time. So IOC did not hesitate to ban them. So IOC banned them for 30 years, and South Africa will not take part in the next year World Cup also. So this is why South Africa was banned from Olympics, and Russia was also banned for 4 years, and they are also banned from this year's Tokyo Olympics, not this year's, next year's, because this year's is postponed to next year. They are banned for 4 years from any international sporting events because of the Olympics, and every Russian player was found doping, so that the whole country is banned from participating in any sporting events. So this is why Russia and South Africa are banned from Olympics, and Russia is banned from all over any international event. They can't take part until 2024, whether it be the FIFA World Cup or whether it will be the Paris Olympics. They can't take part in any event, any international event. So now, what games were removed from the Olympics? And the main game is tug of war. For those of you who don't know tug of war, it's a game where two teams hold a rope, and the team which gets the rope, the team which pulls the rope towards themselves fully will win that game. So this game was banned, which was removed from Olympics, is due to the USA, because the United States Olympics Agency complained to the IOC that their opponent was using illegal boots, and so that's why they lost that match. So taking it, IOC removed, the International Olympic Committee removed tug of war from the Olympics, and the next main in sport removed from Olympics is wrestling. It was removed from the 2020 Tokyo Olympics because of other sports did not get any attention. Everybody went wrestling. So that's why, to get attention to other other small sports like athletics. It's not a small sport like pole vault and other things like that. So for getting attention to every minor or major sport, every sport, they actually removed this wrestling from Olympics in 2022, and there is a new sport known as break dance, which is not going to be included in the 2021 Tokyo Olympics, but it's going to be included in 2024 Paris Olympics. Yes, it's going to be included in the 2024 Paris Olympics. So this is all about the remote sport and the history behind Olympics. Now let's go to why cricket is not in Olympics. You may ask why it's not, but there are four main reasons why cricket is not there in Olympics. The number one main reason is our own cricketing board, which is the BCCI. We are gonna talk about it in last. The first major factor is time, because for a World Cup or for a tournament consisting of 10 to 15 members to end in a 15-day tournament, you have to keep playing 3 times a day. And only T20 World Cup also, if you want to host like a grand event, one team have to at least play 3 matches a day. 3 matches a day continuously every 15 days is very, very difficult. And so this is the main reason why cricket is not in Olympics. And number 2 is the stadium, because in Paris and Portugal, like United States countries, they have stadiums, they also host matches. But countries like Japan, like Paris, they are not like France, they do not have any cricket stadiums. And for the 15-day event, they have to, for the 2-week event, they have to build one grand stadium, and after the event finishes off, they have to again go, and that stadium will be, and that stadium do not have any, that will be just remaining for their 4 years until again this Olympics events happen. So this is a number 2 major factor. And number 3 is the salaries, because ICC doesn't have enough money to give to countries, small countries like Bulgaria, Bermuda, Kenya, the United States, the France and Portugal to take part in this event, because there are not that much money to host a grand event. So that's the main reason. And the fourth reason is BCCI, because our cricket board wants to be the king in India itself, and it doesn't want to lose the branding, because in Olympics it's a really grand event. So the attention will shift from the Indian Premier League to the Olympics. Everybody will be watching, oh, cricket is in Olympics, we have to watch that. They will buy tickets, and Olympics Commission and the ticket sales will get increased, and the BCCI will lose its Indian Premier League branding, its league branding every 4 years once like that. If cricket was included in this year's Olympics, IPL will be surely cancelled, because it was till May, and the T20 World Cup will also be cancelled. So this is why cricket is not in Olympics. These are the 4 main factors, and the 2 main factors is our own cricket board and the time, because you don't have time to host a 20-team grand 15-day event, because that's a grand event. You have to, at least it has to run for at least more than 90 days, because IPL itself takes the whole time. It takes about, for 8 teams, it takes about 60 days to complete one full tournament of IPL, consisting of semi-finals, finals, league stages, playoffs, like that and all. It takes a huge number of time. So, and for 8 teams itself, it takes about 60 days, means for 20 days, for 20 teams, how much time will it take? How much time will it take for 20 teams? So this is why cricket is not in Olympics, why South Africa and Russia are banned, and why South Africa and Russia are banned from Olympics, and why these games are removed, and the history behind Olympics, and why cricket is not in Olympics, guys. So hope you like this video. If you don't forget to hit the like button, then only I can see that you enjoyed this video. And for more videos, don't forget to subscribe to Curious Minds. And if you have any ideas, don't forget to suggest in the comment box. And until a good video, this is me, Curious Minds, signing off. Bye.